Yep. This is my front valence. I'm about to strip it and de-rustify it, straighten it out a little bit, and maybe start some surgery on it. I've got some plans to. I'm basically going to fill all this in, except for this hole. I think I'll fill this one and this one, and leave the other ones, the furthest ones out, as bumper guards. I think. I've got time to figure it out, but because I frankly don't remember how my clip goes on, or which ones I've decided to. Actually, no. Fill the outer ones, keep the inner ones, and use those as the bumperette things. I guess I could look at the bumper as hanging up on the wall. Anyway, I used this as a science experiment once before. I had rigged this up with some electrolysis to see how it would fare, using my battery charger to remove rust, and this is the result. Sort of. I'm gonna sneeze. Hang on a sec. I'm done sneezing. Anyway, some things to straighten out here. I've got the entire lower portion to straighten out. Fuck, I sneeze again. The entire bottom portion to unbend or straighten or something. I'm not sure how this is going to work. I've got to look at some pictures and get an idea of what the true shape of it should be. But there it is. And I'm going to start stripping now. This is about 2 minutes, if that, minute and a half, worth of this stuff working. I'm going to pour some on here and let you watch in real time, because I think it's kind of cool. And paintbrush. There. That is the paint being eaten up by this stripper. And I'll let it sit for 15 minutes or more. But that was, what, 30 seconds worth? 20 seconds worth of letting it sit? Yeah, this is pretty good stuff. Let me try some more. Maybe I need to put more on there. It's starting. There it goes. Upper right corner, right there. That is chemical stripper at work. Ah, damn it. Raining and cold outside. I have a cold again. Anyway, I just thought that was interesting. And there it is. Done. Well, stripped anyway. I actually almost killed myself today. Stupidly. I should have known better. I was using heat, my blowtorch, to kind of singe off the, I got some stuff gotta get redone. Using heat to singe off the Bondo that had been layered onto this thing, and up in the corner there, on this area here, and I didn't want to necessarily get it onto the carpet, the plastic, so I put my trash can under it, which had been full of, stripped paint and junk. And as soon as one little bit of that Bondo caught flame and went down and landed in that trash can, it went up like a freaking geyser. And so the plastic in the trash can plus the stripper started to burn together, putting off this acrid smoke that reminded me of World War I. Not that I was there, but World War I in the trenches. And opened up the garage door and hosed it down, and good God, gave myself a pretty good scare, I guess. I have some work to do on this, obviously. I've got divots, I've got dings, I've got dents. I'm going to straighten this thing out as best I can. I'm going to use this as the bellwether, for lack of a better term, of how it should look. This, once it's up like this. Well, maybe. I'm not sure. The thing is, I'm looking at this lip down here. and how far down it should go so it drains. Or if it does it all, it should drain. Anyway, it's really not that bad in terms of its how well it's preserved. But anyway, I'm going to put layer upon layer of fiberglass on here, make it look like a Sebring Valence, and then cut out the holes for the bumperettes, the bumper things. This, I'm gonna have to be careful with this. It's thin in some places. It's dug through in some places where I was lifting out that rust with the my flapper disc. So I'm definitely going to fiberglass the rear of this for strength after I get it shaped the way that I want. And then surgery after that. I'm going to put a call it an air intake, extra air grill dam intake thing in it. And at that point, once I'm done with this, and this is the way that I want it, I'm going to get to my fiberglass piece of valence, not valence, cowl flooring thing there, and see about putting that in the car in lieu of the metal one that's next to it. Because I'm going to do surgery on that thing for, like I say, extra air through here, essentially. Oh gosh, 8 inches? Well, it's going to be as long as the opening on the on the actual cowl itself. So, before I start filling this in and changing it to a Sebring Valence, I need to do the metal lip that this attaches to. I've got to redo it. I'm going to redo it, just because it's a pretty poor shape, and I really need to. I don't want to half-ass that. Yep. So that's it for now for this.